CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life here. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life here. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values, CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Hello, guys. Y'all can hear me?
Put it.
The chair is down because she came late.
People the chair
you
up.
down.
She go and hold us equal. The people are up.
you
People
have
are
it
opposition. People.
CMC, the time has come. We are here.
Yes. Yes.
Continue, Henry. Say yes. Yes. You know how to say it. Well, it's good to be here today, Gracie, Madam Gracie, Chair of the USA in Canada. I've been lazy today. It's Friday. Today is an exciting day for all of our listeners and viewers. Today was a lazy day for me. I just stay home and relaxed. Get these days very rarely, but I appreciated it and I enjoyed every bit of it. Um, I am Dr. Francianne Chenoweth Richardson. I am the Global Chair for CMC, and I'm happy to report to you that CMC is doing well. I was able to check the website before coming on to the show, and I see we are about 26,000 members strong now. So I'm just happy. Nothing makes me happy, nothing brings joy to me than to see those numbers climbing up higher and higher every day. People are joining. I wake up in the morning and I check my texts. People are calling and asking, how can I be a part of CMC? So for those of you who think that, CMC is slipping behind or falling behind, no, we are just as active and powerful, and we continue to do our work, which is working for the Liberian people, continue to want change for the Liberian people. So I just wanted to state that. So welcome to all of you who are watching the show. Madam Grace Kwa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm also very excited that CMC is growing every day, and we are looking forward to a bigger and better institution. We know the mindset of people that this is a competition. This is not a competition for us. This is about changing Liberia for us, and that's
Mhm.
the reason why we are resonating with the Liberian people. We are looking forward to CMC activities, this coming week, the end of this coming month, and we are pushing forward. I mean, more people are joining CMC. We have the data; it's for real. That we have a lot of people joining CMC all around the world. And the most joyous thing is that majority of the people that have joined so far live in Liberia. So you know that CMC is resonating with the people. My name is Grace Kua. I'm happy to be here. This is a political launch. We are CMC platform. We come here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to push CMC agenda. We also come to talk more on social issues, political issues that is affecting our country, um, and also hang out with our CMC Simmers, to encourage them that CMC is driving in the right direction. No amount of propaganda, no amount of hate speech, no amount of undermining will do anything to our strength. This party is strong. Before CMC came into formation, it was set in stone that we're going to do what we had to do. We have a whole agenda. We are not a regular political party like the parties are in Liberia. I'm not condemning anybody, but we can't prepare. So preparedness was one of the things that we set up for, and we are still preparing. So for us to be to this stage, that it was a prepare. There was a preparing stage before we got here, and that's what we mastermind. So we come, we plan, we strategize, and we execute. That's the whole thing about CMC. We have a whole, you know, book of what we want to do. The last time I was in the media, I was showing somebody our whole portfolio. We are prepared. And that, I know that we on the show, but I just want to show these people how prepared we are. And that's the reason why we know that we cannot be easily touched, because we just never came here not prepared. And that's why they don't understand. Most time, Liberians don't prepare for anything. Most time we are copycats. People do things, we copy after them because we are not ready. CMC is ready, you see. I will show you. There's a whole book of CMC, ready as the Constitution. If you go further, let me show you. We are very much prepared. We lay it out and we tell you what we're going to do and we execute it. So if you
I'm
talking,
still a whole book for CMC.
yes, CMC is prepared. There's a whole book of
A
CMC.
binder, a whole binder.
We are
Oh
prepared.
my
Everything
God.
is laid out. We are not just an ordinary political party that came and got bankrupt. They got bankrupt in the process. They started, no,
With innovation.
we're not chicken, our hair not cut up, and we're running all over the place bleeding. No, we are prepared. So no easy no undermining will just bring us down easily. And you see, the National Committee Operational Journal, you see, we can't prepare. We can't prepare. I can show you more and more. We are very prepared. So CMC is not just another political party in Liberia. Then one man just sit down on the platform and give a acronym, and then they run with it at the agenda. No, we have our agenda set. We have everything set before the party was even announced to the world. You see that? So people like us, there is no way that we can come down easily. Yes. This party is not about one person in the first place. So that's why we are an institution. I hope you can run with it too and say your institution. Before you can clean that,
The more they will start saying that.
you come with your binder. We want to see all your things. We got our portfolio. We are totally prepared. We have meetings and for the formation of CMC. That can bear with me. We used to be in meetings for 5 hours, sometimes in a day. 3 hours, 5 hours. We came ready for this. So you're not going to break us at all. I can't even tell you say easily. You cannot break us at all. So you stop with all the propaganda on the different platforms, in Red and CNC, because you won't try to bring your other parties then up. You can't prepare to the people will see through it. You don't have to talk about CMC in any way. You come and you show what you will do. You're not ready people that can prepare. So we'll teach you and you will copycat after us until 2029, and then we'll sit in the seat and we'll lead Liberia to a better place. Happy Encouragement Day to everybody. Today is National Encouragement Day. I would like to encourage you. You know, I would like to encourage you. Let me share the flyer. There is National Encouragement Day. I would like to encourage you to think big. I would like to encourage you to prepare yourself. That's what I would like to encourage you. On behalf of CNC, our esteemed political leader, Musa Hassan Pidete, we say happy National Encouragement Day to you. The power of words and how a little support can go a long way. So if you're near somebody, encourage them today that things will be better. Once they push, things will be fine. Once they push, you know, and it will be better. When we teach, you know, and we don't have problems, since we don't have problems in showing the way on how to do things. That can bear with me. We don't have problems that you guys follow us and learn from us, because political party who never had Diaspora USA, now they're creating Diaspora USA. Yes, we want you to learn from us. At the end of the day, we want our brother to be a better place. So we'll teach you how to form a party, and then you'll be behind with teacher. And then 2029, when we win, we'll teach you how a country should be led. And then later on, maybe after 2 terms of CMC, then you can take over the country and do better. And just carry on what we have set for you guys, like you guys are carrying it on right now. I just wanted to say that. So we are not just but happy National Encouragement Day to everybody. Encourage your colleagues out there. Everything will be fine, because CMC is about to lead Liberia come 2030, and life will change in our country, where the university students will go on to school and learn under a very good condition, where people will afford to send their kids to school. People will have jobs that give them benefits. People will also get paid on time when they're working in the private sector and in the public sector, where you will not, the fund that we used to have in Liberia, we have it again. And somebody saw us jumping on the trampoline at my house and said, hey, yeah, we wish we had it in Liberia on the playground. Everybody watching them to jump. Yes, those things will come back to Liberia. I remember when we were growing up, they used to carry us. I don't remember that part my sister told me today, but I remember eating cassava and chicken to one place called Rooster. We used to have it in the park.
Restaurant.
And we used to eat meat pie in Dana restaurant. And that Rooster, it was trying to sleep my mom, but then it caught my mom. I remember I really enjoyed the cassava and fried chicken. So, those things will come back, because CMC will organize those things. We already have a plan or whole map out on how Liberia should be running for the next 6 years, come 2030. So, we are prepared. No amount of whatsoever happening in the country where our political leader will deter us. He is not deterred. News, I mean, just bringing news for him. He's not deterred. This man is balanced. He's strong. So we'll push, and he has a good support system. If you don't know, he has a very good support system. Everything will be fine. We want to welcome our CNC members here tonight. We want to welcome you who are not CNC members. We ask you to join the party, to join the institution, and let's change Liberia together. And so, yeah. And so, but that, I wanted to read this thing quickly for happy Encouragement Day.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, in a National Day of Encouragement is a special day to remind us how powerful kind words can be. A little encouragement can brighten someone's day and help them to feel supported. Let's take time to uplift each other and spread positivity. You are never, I quote, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. So don't let nobody stop you from dreaming. If you 65 and you dream you're going to own a chicken joint or a restaurant, you can own it regardless of your age. So don't let nobody stop you from dreaming. And my encouragement to Liberians today from my end, I said CMC will lead Liberia towards a brighter future. In 2030, this time, Liberia will flourish under CMC visionary leadership. Happy Encouragement Day to everybody.
Yes. Yep. Happy Encouragement Day. That was very nice. So, as you're speaking and answer your comment, Madam Grace, I think that is something that we as Liberians need to at least get in the habit of sincerely, keyword, sincerely, being happy and encouraging others.
Yeah.
I think we are good people. We tend to have good hearts, but when you can sincerely encourage someone, don't encourage them because you want something. don't encourage them because you have like other motivating factors, you know, just because it is a good thing to do. It's from the bottom of your heart because you want them to be better. You know, a lot of positive encouragement brings positive energy. And the more positive we are, the better we are as a group of people. So I just wanted to just sort of add that. Henry, you and also you guys want to come in?
We heard they say other political parties doing nationwide tour. And so you can hear us. Since our political leader announced his tour that he's going to be going to the East and everything, we heard other political parties now they are announcing tours all over the place that are going to do tours. Those CMC is setting an agenda that will benefit Liberia. But also you can come in.
Too funny.
Thanks. Thanks so much, Madam Grace. And let me say again, hats up to that.
Yes.
So yes, you do represent her real American form. The diaspora coming to America.
And you represent your group phone in Liberia with your dash.
I know you're tired with your goggles on. Back in the days, to say your goggles. You know, happy Ansel and Henry, I gotta tell you guys a little bit about what. So, you know, my house tend to be cold. My children, my husband like it cold. I like it at different temperature. So that's why I'm wearing this. It's getting cold in the United States now because we're into fall and winter season. And then I'm in my office. I didn't feel like going upstairs to go grab an appropriate earring to, match the outfit or appropriate lipstick. So I just like, hey, I'm just gonna come as I am.
Yeah. That's how to do it sometimes. Just
yes, I've been home. My Grace, I've been home. For the most part today, I slept in late today, which is not usually me. I didn't really do any specific kind of work. So I'm just chilling today with you guys. So that's what it is. I'm chilling today.
Yes.
Just like you're chilling with a dark goggles on.
Yes. We can see that you're really cheering. It's so beautiful. But that's it, folks. So again, it is a weekend edition for the Political Lodge. So good to be on another Friday, not just an ordinary Friday, especially for our listeners. It is an extraordinary one because we're always making a weekend good, and especially for our regular listeners and those that always participate throughout the show from Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We'll come here on Friday. We then surprise them. So now that this is happening here, we are here 40 people and ready. Henry and I are up to 1:30 a.m. Liberia time. So good again to be here on the Political Lodge.
Awesome. It's good to have you guys.
So what is going on in Liberia? If you care to let us know, I heard about the university protest tomorrow. I also heard that the general ministry has made a statement, which I think I have, and I will read later on, concerning the little girl that was raped, allegedly by the deputy minister, Mr. Brian McGill, of youth and sports. We are also hearing that our political leader is in Nima County this weekend, and there's some activities supposed to be going on as well there. So what are you hearing in Liberia?
Well, from our end, you have said almost should I say 90% of some of the things already. It just maybe should I say excluding the one of last thing that we talked about the disadvantages, right? The so where at a rehab center. We talked about it last night, and then this morning, it just sparkled in the paper again. It should be on good channel. So I said, wow, just last night we were talking about that place where they took the disadvantaged youth, the one referred to as the Zogo, where last month they took them, and there was information, on the well-being there, in which they were not ready being focused. So the purpose of them going there, that care was not really given. And then this morning, finally, again, we saw in one of our daily paper officially that yes, where it says hunger and being neglect by government. Fear grabs, fear grabs a resident in that area. I said, wow. So last day, the political rush, we didn't talk about this thing yet. So meaning that it's already happening there in Johnsonville at a rehab center. It is very important that the government take this very serious, especially with the president saying just being a national emergency, where you take a very huge number of disadvantaged youth also go into that place. And we know very well that the purpose of going there, and seeing that, and that number, I would say, because of Zoguks, where you can take them to that place and try to, clean the system. At the end, just to take them to that fence, keep them there for a couple of weeks, and then abandon them. And people try to take their belonging, where family members and friends go there, just to give to them. At the end, people try to take it, food not on time. So when it bounced in the paper this morning, I said it is important that the president have to step in. This is very, very serious. Then the next thing that we bounced came across, it was the police. That the case about that and Grace, about this girl, this 14-year-old girl with the deputy minister and police. I don't know. Police just informing us. They're just having a statement to say police receive a statement or a communication saying August 30th. Today, today is it is the 12th. So if you happen to receive that communication on an alleged rape case, the next thing I had to was they took that case, they dragged that information. If we're not going to spark up, maybe did they get father who brought it to the public attention that how they were burying the case. From the detective, they are saying police receive the communication since August 30th on an alleged rape case. Why not brought to the public attention? Why? So now because finally he has hit the public attention, and now this story is trending. So you cannot come in to tell the public now on September 12th, from the 30th to the 12th, to tell us that you receive a communication since August 30th. So there's some of the disappointment our people face when it comes to communication, when it comes to how this government, maybe sometimes big names are involved into these cases, how they try to just cover it and just try to play on the common people. So we had that information about the police getting communication on the alleged rape case in August 30th. Really, it was so disappointing to some people who got the information.
Yeah, thank you. And so I don't know why it was disappointing. Librarians, they always, I understand we always have hope. That's one of the things that God has gifted us with, librarians, with hope. Because of the war situation we went through, and people just always had hope. I remember in that situation where we were singing our house for prayers. On one day, everything would be fine. Those songs that we would sing, just looking forward to the future. Jesus, we depending on you. The hope. Jesus, we depending on you. God come and see us through. We have those things, but sometimes, too much hope can make you be in denial. So when you said that the people were so discouraged and, and surprised, you cannot be surprised with anything these people do, because they just don't want to do what it's supposed to do. We come here when we say it, sometimes it gets tiring, but we just still have to say it. They don't want to do the right thing. This case was not supposed to be hidden. So if we're hidden from that time that they had it, it should have been investigated by now. They should have known whether this man actually raped this little girl. So if you see them not, putting it out there, it means that some cover up is going, they are doing some cover up in the back. And I wrote on my Facebook page today that I don't think anything will come out of it. 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago, or little 6 years ago, were even raped as well by a big person in the government. Nothing came out of it. So I have no hope except that I was going to say. I said what I had to say yesterday. I don't trust these people. They will make all the statement that the major political players will come and make their statement on their Facebook page just to be covered. Let me just go make a statement, so they can say I make a statement. But are they really serious to help these little children and stop the rape thing that goes on in the country? I don't think so.
Yeah, so there's two ways that I'm thinking about this. One is women and young girls, females, are treated as maybe not worthy, no value, second class citizens in Liberia. So anything can happen. People will delay, drag, and will not address it. So that's one predominant way of me thinking about this. The second thing that I'm thinking about is that this lack of system, because it would take so long for the world or Liberians to discover that this rape occurred. This tells me that there isn't any system. People may not know what to do, or they, like as Madam Grace is saying, they just don't want to do what is right for our Liberian people because it does not affect them. This goes to the mentality that if it doesn't affect me, if I'm living my decent life, if I'm, can go in my garage, my car, can go in and park freely. I ride my big car, my air conditioner, so why should I care about the rest of the Liberian people? And this is where CMC come into place. We are not like that. Okay. We want Liberia to be a place where people will have equal opportunities. You who want to learn and apply yourself, you have the opportunity to do that. You want to do your job and just work and be into business, you have the opportunity to do that. But this is a society of I have or I have not. This whole rape business, and I will just share with you, bear with me, Madam Grace. My ascendancy into Liberia policy was because of rape. This is how I came into Liberia's society and Liberia's policy. There was in 2017 there was a girl called Regina. I don't know if you guys, Ansel and Henry, if you remember the Regina story. Regina was brought from Grand Jide to Monrovia to live with a legislature Willie, I think that was his name at the time. Okay. Regina was there, took care of the family. She would cook, clean. And when it was time for Regina to go to school, she went to school after she was, taking care of the family. Things that we do, we bring other people's children from in the country side, for lack of a better word, the rural area, and we, bring them to maybe serve us in exchange for them going to school. Regina went to school. People saw her sick. People saw her bend her head on the desk, falling asleep. People saw her looking different, weak. Nobody said anything. It turned out the person who Regina called her father used to go in her bedroom at nighttime and touch her and beg her to keep it a secret. And Regina became pregnant. It was a big deal in the country. A lot of people protested, just like we're protesting now. Well, just like some women with good conscience are standing up now. Okay? They took Regina from Monrovia, and Regina was taken back. No justice for Regina. Okay? There's so many Reginas in our country. I actually wrote about Regina, and I will just read it to you briefly, but I will tell you that Regina, because I stay with this story and I follow it. Regina was taken to Grand Jide. She had the baby. Because Regina's body was so little, like this 14-year-old girl that we're talking about. And the reason why I got involved, because I have, and Madam Grace will attest to that, I have 4 girls. And at the time, I would wake up on a Saturday morning, because that's the most time that all of us will be home before my children go out into the world to do their thing, or before I get to go shopping and do my thing. And I kept on seeing their faces, 14-year-old, like I could see Regina in my daughters. And I couldn't sit and I couldn't help but to do something. And that's why I stayed with the story. Regina went to Grand Chile. Nothing came out of her story. Women protested. We spoke. And she then had the baby at believe at in some hospital in Grand Chile. And Regina got fistula. Many of you guys know what it is because she was so young. In the manner in which sometimes when you're all stressed out when you're young, to pass that baby through your pelvis, man, we who women we know what it's like. And she really couldn't because of the manner in which she was impregnated in
And
the
she was a child.
yeah, she was a child. She didn't have her pelvis could only move so far. Okay. And so she tore herself where she was when you have fistula, you are urinating and defecating at the same time. And they took Regina and they carried Regina into a bush up to today's date. Nobody know where Regina is in Grand Chile County or somewhere. Whether she's in Ivory Coast, we don't know. The newspaper writer he was following the story as I was, went to Grand Chile to go find her. They chased that woman out of the place, threatened her, put the fear of God in her, and she had to leave there. And that's how nobody knows today whether Regina is alive, whether she's dead, how her baby's doing. But this is what one night I couldn't sleep, and I told you I would see Regina, my children. This is what I wrote. This is probably one of the, I don't know, umpteenth version of what I wrote. But it says, I am Regina. I'm 13 years old. I saw him as a father. Just like how that girl was going to the different the different rooms, trying to work, serving those ministers. She saw them as role model mentors. He clothed me, he fed me, and he schooled me. As his daughter, I did not hesitate to do what he asked me to do like an obedient child, except on those nights when he would touch me inappropriately. I flinched when his large hands would cover my upper chest. I felt helpless as his dominating adult body overwhelmed my small child body frame. I turned my face, cried, and then played dead to stop the pain. He would tell me to be quiet like a good girl. And this is our secret. Don't tell no one. As I lay there in pain, feeling confused, I am 13. Should my father be doing this to me? Soon after, my helpless body was touched and penetrated. I started to feel weak, tired, and sick. I am 13. I went to school and fainted. I knew something was wrong with me, but who do I tell when it seems like everyone is looking at me? Funny, they looked at me. I was told that I'm pregnant. Pregnant at 13? What is that? Do I know at 13 what pregnant is? Quickly, I was removed from my home in the city and taken back to the village. I am surrounded by family, but I'm scared. People are talking, but I'm scared. I keep my face down. Who can I trust? Do they know what happened to me? As my belly slowly extrude from my body, and 9 months later, I'm petrified. They say I was a bad girl. I'm beginning to think that I am. Maybe it was my fault. At night, I cry and feel anxious. I'm afraid of how this thing is going to come out of me. I feel excruciating pain. It is almost like the pain I felt on most nights when he forced himself on me, but this is worse and unbearable. My tiny body has to push out a baby to tell me I had a baby. I'm still in pain. I'm 13. My body is not working like it used to. I'm urinating and defecating uncontrollably as if my body can no longer take the pain. Will this pain ever go away? I no longer smell like the child inside of me. I'm told not to talk. I was told this before to be quiet. I keep my face down. I was betrayed. The big people failed me. He says he does not know me. Papa, it's me, oh. Papa, it's me. You don't know me. Who can I trust to protect me? Can I trust you? I keep my face down. I am 13 years old. I am Regina. I'm your daughter, your sister, and countless of girls that are sexually abused every day in Liberia and around the world. It's me, Regina. That's what drove me one night when I couldn't sleep thinking about sexual abuse in Liberia. I wrote that.
Very nice, brother. I mean, I heard about Regina's story, and I also knew in my cause that nothing will happen.
You're right.
I know that with this other new 14 years old story, that nothing will happen. As I knew about the 6 years old little girl, and nothing will happen, and it just never happened. And these are the culture of impunity has taken over the country
Yes.
because of the evilness of the politics that they play. They will not get politics out of anything. Even when somebody deserves justice, they will not get politics out of it. So the idea that this man is identifying with the government, and this is alleged, I'm just saying, but from our experience, from what you read about Regina, the other girls that were raped, minor children, and young girls that had the whole future ahead of them, nothing. They just
Yeah.
do nothing. And that's why I'm here too. That's the reason why I'm here. Because I know that the leadership have failed us over and over again, especially concerning this, and whatever else in the country that's going on. And that's the reason why Liberians need to open their eyes. Yes, yeah, I mean, if you destroy the generation of mothers, right? You know them, where the generation of mothers are supposed to come after us, because a certain age after, women will not bear kids anymore. The next generation of women that's coming supposed to be able to bear the children for that society to continue, for that society to continue. And if you destroy them all, how the society will continue? They have to be at least 18 years old to be able to conceive a child. And you have to give them that time to be. And even in today's world, people 18 not even having children, they wait until they're 21, at least 25, the most, because they want to get their life prepared, they want to get themselves together before they go and start to bring somebody else into this world. Because you don't want bringing a child into the world make you to suffer and that child to suffer. So there are so many Reginas out there. There are so many. The 11 years old girl into community that was raped unmercilessly. Nothing came out of it either. This guy was a Nigerian guy, and he was, in fact, the neighbors started to insult the gay parents for the man because the man was in the neighborhood and he was helping them in the neighborhood. So those things, it's a bad culture. And for that to change, the leadership of the country actually has to change. You have to have people who really want to serve this country put in positions. But there was a letter written that concerned me. And I just wanted to. There was a news, a smart from Smart News. I gave them the courtesy to them. It says I got confused because this letter, where it's saying that, is saying that the minister asked for them to put him on leave. He had to ask them. They did not want to even let him be on leave. They wanted him to continue working until the case is investigated. Yes, he had to tell them that he needs to get on leave until the case is investigated. They never opted to do it because they just don't care. Now, Ansu is telling us now that this case is being for more than I think 2 weeks already. And we are just finding out like the case happened 2 days ago,
Yeah.
but they kept it on the wraps. So the Ministry of Youth and Sport has confirmed that Deputy Minister for Youth and Sport, Chair Brian McKay, is under police investigation following an allegation of raping a 14 years old girl. The complaint filed with the Liberian National Police by the girl's father, Mr. Christopher Davis, who also served as the Deputy Chief of Security at the ministry. There is in a statement issued on Thursday, September 11, 2025, the ministry said both the accused deputy minister and the complainant are staff members. It assured the public that the case is being treated with utmost seriousness, giving it gravity and implications for justice and public trust. Minister of Youth and Sport, Councillor Gerald Cole Bangalu, confirmed that the police are leading the investigation and stressed his administration firm stance against misconduct. Yes, we can confirm the cases with the police. Investigation is going on, he said. At the ministry under my watch, there is zero tolerance for unethical behavior, especially sexual misconduct. We are not taking this lightly, Bangalu stated. He further noted that the administration measures will follow swiftly once the investigation is concluded. Then it says that Deputy Minister McGill has denied the allegations but requested a leave of absence to avoid influencing the process. So the ministry said it has accepted his request and rewarded it to President Joseph Numa Parker for approval. The ministry remains in close communication with the Liberian National Police as the investigation unfolds and reaffirm its full commitment to cooperating with law enforcement to ensure a thorough, impartial, and transparent process, the statement reads. So I don't understand how I don't understand how the minister himself had to request a leave of absence. They did not know. The HR did not know that when you are accused of such a grave crime that is criminal, a rape against a minor child is a criminal offense, that this man was supposed to be relieved right away. So he had to actually request that because he said he wanted to be the trial to be fair. That's the part that I keep on saying consistently, that these people don't know their jobs. They don't.
Yeah. I want to agree with you that given that the accused of such a grave crime had to request, okay, for a leave of absence, I'm laughing because I've never heard of such a thing before. Okay, it suggests to me that they just don't care, they don't know their job. I also heard the father of the 14-year-old speak, as he said he had contacted gender ministry and they told him to bring the girl to the office and they were very sort of rude to him. And I've never heard of such a thing before. If your government is working for you and in the cause of the people, those are the things that should be prioritized. You should go and find that child. You should be in empathy with the father because perhaps he doesn't have the money. He said he didn't even have money to bring a child. So he told them, but they still didn't listen. Okay. And this should be urgent. Urgent. Urgent means that you relieve that man from his position and let the investigation begins. But Gracie, in other parts of the world, this is a civil and a criminal matter.
Mhm.
So I don't know in Liberia if it is just civil matter where they would just say, oh, the state of Liberia or the Republic of Liberia versus Mr. Duncan
Yeah.
versus the girl's father or family versus Mr. Duncan. Those are the two cases you'll be facing. You'll be facing charges on two levels, on a criminal level and on a civil level. Okay. On a criminal level, you have that's the state will take him. On a civil level, you have to pay for all of the duress, all of the problems that he caused this child. And there's a lot. Her father was saying, he was saying his own words. I would not even be able to manage my child because I don't even know what kind of mood she'll be in when she goes to school, if she gets stigmatized. I don't know how the people will look at her. And so how will she, maybe she'll be even run away from school. Maybe she's been so exposed that her way of dealing with her life now would be, there's two ways she can do this. She can become even more promiscuous or less promiscuous. Or you can be numb in between, you know, or you can have a delay effect where now you just be numb and hate men and women, hate anybody around you. But later on in life, at one time you can become very promiscuous. Your hating men will be projected onto just sleeping with anybody because of that pain,
Yeah.
that pain that you still feel, that emptiness. Somebody took this away from you. And then there'll be a time where you just like, you don't care. You don't want to be bothered with nobody. So we don't know what kind of help she's going to get, what kind of proper counseling or service she's going to get. What do we have in our school system to deal with this child? What else? Our social service, the gender ministry said they might bring her. They ain't got car to go. They ain't got people, social workers or cars to even go to the family members. So it's very disturbing, Prissy. It's very disturbing to me. I don't even, for someone who's very accustomed to other social services around here, it did not work. There was a breakdown in the system. And this is the difference between um, what we have now. Because that story I read about you about Regina Capping 2017, it wasn't CDC time. Okay. It wasn't CDC time. It was the Unity Parties. Okay. And then now we see the CDC, this is still happening. Women are still being abused. Young girls are still being abused. So what changed? From 2017 up to 2025, we got no system in place. We got we got nothing. Nothing. You still telling parents who call you to tell you say my child raped to bring a child.
Yeah, but I can read what the general ministry said.
Mhm.
My thing is that how you telling the man to bring his child when you're supposed to have, people out there doing that kind of job? Take going to get a child, making sure that if they bring her, when they take her back home, she will have visitation, on a regular basis. So, she get all the trauma. That visitation would mean that somebody who's very professional will, try to ease her, until everything is investigated. And then they also the visitation with the doctor is not a one-time thing. It has to be a consistent basis for,
Mhm.
for a couple of months or maybe even a year.
Yeah.
So the general ministry, because everybody will just write because they want to make their session after they put a pen down, and then they go and just collect their salaries and go to their homes, and just forget it. Because I'm really afraid for Mr. Christopher Job. I tell you, because he's a security person there. He might probably lose his job because of this. They would probably stigmatize him as well, not only his daughter. So, the people go through a lot. I feel sorry for our people in Liberia so much. Anything else is so painful to just watch from the outside. But I will read from the Liberian Investigator. It's a newspaper. It says that the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, that's their name. Can you imagine? Who are you people protecting? So they say that it is now actively involved in an investigation of an alleged rape case against Deputy Youth and Sports Minister for Youth and Development, J. Brian McGill, who is accused of sexually assaulting a 14 years old girl. I don't know whether the word sexually assaulting. I think it should be sexually molesting or molested. But anyway, it could be assault as well. Who knows? So it says the ministry said its gender-based violence division was notified of the case on September 10. So they were just notified. If Ansu telling us the police already knew about the case, Gender Ministry is saying that they were just notified on September 10 and immediately alerted the Liberian National Police Women's and Children Protection Section, the PACPS, and the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Crime Unit to launch a formal investigation, or PROP. A social worker from the division has been assigned to work with investigators, reviewing CCTV footage and collecting other evidence, the officials confirmed. Authorities said they also reached out to the survivor's father, offering him counseling, care, and protective services for him and his daughter. But the man went on the platform and said that you were mean to him. So how would these people accept services from you when you're talking to them like they're nothing? I'm confused with that. How can they even trust you to tell you how they're feeling, especially when it comes to counseling? But the father has refused. So far, he declined. They said he is citing safety and concern despite assurance from the ministry. He don't trust you people, so he declined. Gender Minister Wayman Harris Colley has written the Liberian National Police, urging swift and thorough action while stressing her ministry has zero tolerance stance towards sexual and gender-based violence. I don't think so. Because if you have zero tolerance, then many rape cases will be solved today. No individual is above the law, they say, regardless of position or affiliation, the ministry said in a statement. The safety and dignity and rights of all children remain paramount. We are committed to ensuring that justice is served and that survivors of abuse receive the care and protection that they deserve. The investigation is ongoing, with authorities calling on anyone with information to come forward. You see, these things are just right up. They write these things out, they put it out in the public so it can look good. Say, oh yeah, the gender people are doing this, but in actuality, they are doing nothing. I can say that because I advocated for this for so many years, and I have dealt with gender ministry, and they are no different from the last people that were there. They just don't care. I feel this ministry should be dissolved, and I feel that they should go on a Ministry of Social Health and Social Welfare as a department, because to me, it's a waste of our taxpayer money for them to even exist. That's how I feel. And this ministry was established by Charles Taylor right after the war to help the victims of rape. And it was supposed to be dissolved for a particular time. That time has passed. The guy who wrote everything, George Demi, I will give him the credit concerning gender and why it was established. He sent me the information. And he said gender had ran its course. Put that money you have to hire all those 5 ministers in gender doing nothing. Give that money to help people like the little 14 years old girl. And that girl that Dr. Francis spoke about. And the 6-year-old girl that was raped 2 years ago. Maybe that money to go to their help instead.
So a couple of things that are confusing me. And for me, it doesn't, once there's an area under health that address these issues competently, I'll be happy. Okay, because obviously there is a problem in our country that needs to be looked at, and whether it's under Ministry of Health, whether it's under gender, I need someone to be working for these Liberian girls, young girls. But But I'm confused because I saw a picture, and also maybe you can verify this or not for me, that this man who has been accused, did he travel to the United Nations with the president as well? Do you guys know?
So we haven't getting such information yet.
Okay.
No, we haven't getting such information yet.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and like I said yesterday to Madam Grace, I don't know why when it comes to the kind of cases of such, when you try to either find out from both sides, people always become so skeptical to to give information, because we did a follow up at the ministry because we really want to know his whereabouts and whether he's in, because we know that if it was a common man by now, you'll be in police custody where you'll be,
Yes.
yeah, you'll be there until the investigation is going on. So we don't know his whereabouts. Everybody just just putting themselves back. The case is in police hand. The case is in police hand. And when you get to police will tell you that this is rape case. It's not something for us to just keep getting information out. So we're not going to. So you just remain that this when you try to get to the victim family, they too will tell you lawyers are in charge, in front of it. That just how. So at the end of it, maybe if you have to go to court, there where now you will have to pick it up from, because now into the court now. But we have court for now. The police investigating. General ministry is in, and like I said, I just dropped the communication in our chat room there. It was August 30th, in which the police saying, I think on September 10th or what, it was August 30th. So
Wow.
all this information, they had it, and so they try to like maybe hold on to this case. Where come from a CCTV camera, Grace? I think you listen to the communication there from General Ministry, right? With a CCTV camera. Talking about somebody going away on the highway to go meet it, on the highway to meet again, meeting her in different. We'll get CCTV camera in the country here.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. And I don't understand what that came from, because these people in these positions, they're doing nothing. This is a waste of taxpayer money. Ministry of Gender used to be under Health and Social Welfare as a department. They will still have people there working, but right now these people are doing nothing. Can you imagine this man just saying that this case was from the 10 year? General Ministry said on the 10th they were notified. Therefore, yesterday. So how you were just notified, you're not doing your job to know these things happen in the country? Because they're supposed to be on the alert when these kind of news come out. They're supposed to have the people working to the police, they're working with this or sexual gender unit, they call themselves, supposed to alert the general ministry, this is what's going on because the case was brought to the police. So how are these people working? The people don't know what they're doing. They don't know. So by having 3 general ministers with 65 ministers, it does nothing for the Liberian people. It wastes taxpayer money. And people like the 14-year-old girl and that 6 years old girl will never get justice. They will get, when things push come to shove, they will get missing. They can't find, what did they girl name?
Regina.
How Regina was never found. And in my mind, as you were speaking, something told me that Regina is dead. She is not alive. Her child even maybe was given to somebody else. And who knows, maybe the man who raped her, they get a child to the man. He has more rights than Regina for her own body. That's why they do to the. So I just do not know. It doesn't take too many people to do a job that is fitting. It takes a department of like-minded people who wants to work and convicted to do their jobs and know that they are paid to get work and do what they're supposed to do because they are paid to do it. And they have a little passion in them to help the situation. For you to be working in that kind of capacity, you must have a little passion. Most of the people, they have no empathy for nobody. They don't care. I was even talking to one of my friends. She told me one month on Facebook that we know that I'm a very evil person. I try very hard to be good. I was like, oh wow. The mother told herself, I'm evil. I just try to be good. Can you imagine such a woman being in working in a ministry like that? You think, I just give you an example, you think there will be any progress in that place? No.
Yeah. And what I was trying to say is that in what you're saying, Essen, is that it doesn't matter where the building is. What matters is your competency and your willingness to do the job, your willingness to be compassionate about another human being. Uh, so, yes, we do need to, and that's what CNC comes into play, is like we do need to streamline some of these government agencies, not only gender, there's tons of them that, you know, have outlived their purpose or they are not doing their work. So, and when we're talking about austerity measures here, okay, for the better of Liberians. So if we can, you know, put some of these things together and some of these departments together or eliminate some of these positions in the cause of people doing the job, not just because we want to slash things, okay, but it's because of people doing the job. um I don't see whether I don't think that would be a bad idea, really. And I mean, there's a lot of them that could fall underneath, you know, a ministry, and that's something to be looked at. That's something that, I think any serious minded government should be looking at. How can we reduce waste in the government? And we can reduce waste by having so many people attempting to do one job or not being qualified to do a job. Therefore, they drop the ball all the time, especially when it comes to Liberian women. That's what's happening. They're dropping the ball. And our country is paying a serious price for it. It may not look like it, but we are. As in, when a Grace said, you take an 18-year-old girl or 14-year-old girl, you touched her, you damaged her for the rest of her life. She will never be the same. Okay, you abuse your wife, you talk down at a woman, you do all these abusive things, and you expect her to raise your child. How do you expect that to happen? When she's depressed, when she's anxious, when she's suffering, she's supposed to be a nice mother, talk to your child nicely, like in a civilized way. No, that's not going to happen. Hurt people raise hurt people. Broke people raise broke people. Okay, aggression begets aggression. So, yep. You mute it. You mute it. You mute it.
I'm trying to get some rape stuff. I said broke people don't raise broke people most of the time. Hurt people raise hurt people, but broke people.
No, I mean broke, not financially. I
Oh,
mean,
okay, broken people. Okay,
yes, yes.
okay, yeah. I mean, that's why CMC come into play. If we have a gender ministry, we have it all over Liberia in each county, at least an office. Because right now the 14-year-old girl she in Liberia. Can you imagine what happening in Grand Crew and Grand Chile? Lofa County in the bushes where our PL went, where the people riding boat, the canoe to cross on the other side. Can you imagine what going on there? I had a case that happened like, bro, where the woman was lying down with her pastor husband. In the night, the man will convince the woman her $2 in the line and grind. He said God told him to sleep with the two girls. Right in front of the woman, he will molest the two girls. I'm telling you, the two girls, they were in our transition house. Like when he had a transition house in Liberia, where the rape girls need to go. The girl said the man will sleep with them. Until the man said God told him to do it. He trying to save the children for salvation. The girl said one day she got out, she told her man, said, man, the man doing okay. After she became grown a little bit, after 2-3 years of him molesting, that she and her sister then sleeping with a man, all of them in the same room. In Liberia. She said, man, I don't think it's good though, because I go to school, the people say this is wrong. Oh, the major trying to get us salvation. When Jesus come, this and that, you lead a man. The thing that happen in other people's homes then. That how you get left. Yes. And she contacted this woman that worked with Justice Ministry, that they have the sexual, I think they same police area where they have the sexual unit. And this woman was helping us, run our transition house, and I had to put that child. The girl explained the thing to me, my body felt cold. For a mother to be, the man, he played with the minds of the woman. Yes. 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 I mean, I don't know if it's a case of Stockholm syndrome, because he abused her.
That's a good one.
He convinced her to abuse her children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hypnotized her in such a manner. Hypnotization is like when somebody let you go out of space of your body. Because if that woman were really into space in her body, you think she was going to be capable to watch a man sleep with her two children right in front of her and say he was giving her salvation? Where in the world does this happen? Except for Jim Jones in America, who to the put the junior cool and all
That's the same mentality, the same method. The same method.
I mean, the thing is so cruel, it's so evil. Sometimes when they're talking about it, you wonder whether this is the country you come from. And that's how CMC will do things differently because you know that gender department that would be put on us to have a social welfare, if they want to do that, well, that would be my recommendation. It will have offices in each county with people working there that have social service degree and everything. You hear? And able to do the job, counseling people who did psychology, they will be there to help to counsel these girls. I mean, even in certificate program, you know, and that's what we're looking forward to, my dear. But that country is in real darkness. The country is in darkness, and the darkness is I can't still get to this thing. Okay, let me see. I don't know. I wanted to do something here and play it, but the country is in real darkness at that. That only God will save us. Let me share this screen a little bit. We had to make a rape jingle, and I want to play the rape jingle here. Maybe we should make it our habit of playing it here. Yeah, will help. Who knows? Because when we play it, that's what we noticed when we started playing it, since we brought it up, then the rape will cease a little bit in the country. But then when we start playing it again before you know, they will start again. So I just don't know, my dear. But let me see if I can share this here. Oh, sorry. This is not it. Let me see if I can share it here and we'll play a little on. We can move on from this topic, but this topic deserves to be paid attention. I mean, what we're going through it right now, I think that's the right thing for us to continue to discuss this because this is getting so bad in the country. But this is what we're playing for a minute, and I will play it. Oh, Lord. They say they are having trouble. That you can see it?
Yeah, it says sorry, we're having trouble playing this video.
Yeah, they say they're having trouble.
Also, I'm looking for. We also made a jingle too for the Gina story. It was a funny. It was in a humor sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
So, like you said, Madam Grace, this topic is very important for us because only the media and only such a platform can keep the fire, burning, can keep this, it can keep the pressure on this government. Only this platform, especially the way how the entire investigation started. The way how they started investigating the entire, into the case here. The side stories are not yet balanced. Jenna said this time of September 10th police say we got it August 30th, and the movement of the entire being very slow. That pressure is not ready there like other rape cases. We know very well. When other people get involved into rape cases, some of us will follow it. We can see that how the pressure can look like, the important, the punishment when it comes to rape cases. So as I said, being very linear with this case, from the 30th of August, police say we got information, and then Jenna says September 10th. So only this platform can keep the pressure on, only us, because I just require we leave it the next 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's done. It's done. So we have, so we also can keep that pressure on them that until we can get to the bottom to know, what become or what's the outcome of that case. How far, if I up to this time, nobody know the whereabouts. The minister of police says the minister is complying with investigation. So complying, in a sense that Maybe he just leave the house whenever he invited to go there, and go through the case, go back, and we know very well how they handle this type of cases. Why it should be people who are in government, from the certain government, especially when it comes to the lawmakers, people who are there. You heading a youth department.
Yes.
I was talking to someone said head of a youth development. Is that
Mhm.
also part of a developmental agenda with a 14-year-old child? Why must people misuse power? Maybe look down on the little girl in her family, father being a security man, and don't have the money. That the
Mhm.
child goes there every time, take food to her father. Since
Mhm.
I'm in that position, I have the money. I'll just misuse my power and feature
Mhm.
because I have money and look down on the father as a security man who
Mhm.
works maybe in 3, 4, 5 months and just receive 2 or 3 months pay in 5 months now. It just just because that's the whole plan. I was saying to Madam Grace last day. That just if I just look at the entire picture of his plan, just look down that father, security man. He hustling, family looking for it. So I can just use my power.
Yeah.
Money 3 or 4 thousand US I'm making here at the ministry, and a couple of other some more stopping other things attached to it, and just run into that child because her father is making maybe $150 or $145. And just misuse my office and take advantage of that little child. So as I said, only this platform can keep that pressure on them because as soon as slow down it died. Looking at the way they started the entire process when it comes to investigation. I understand if police say 30, general say 10, and it just go in CC camera because CC camera are getting involved now. They would
Look at
the higher you
George.
need to train, yeah. The
I had
higher
a
you need
thought
going,
that yesterday. Yeah, President George, we asked everybody should get CC camera.
So I sure they're making use of the CC camera, but then they were not supposed to be cussing the man when he told them because right now they're talking about CC camera themselves. But this is
Yeah.
the rip jingle I wanted to play from Lawani, and I just wanted to share here. Maybe sometimes we can play it, but because this is getting bad, this is the one we hearing. What were the ones we heard?
Uncle Billy me, Uncle Billy me, Uncle Billy me, okay, Uncle Billy me.
Il est mou for fearful man. As a fearful, I'll post line here. You calling me uncle, you can respect me. Fearful na, fearful.
My people are going for me, oh my uncle. Oh my boy, are going for me, oh help me.
Move for me, I will do it.
My boy, I can't catch him. So that the thing is 20 the guy in the room. But me some men so useless so. Oh, pa. So you raping this little girl who can be your child.
Joe, I beg you, ma, I beg you. I beg you that you tell for me. That you tell for me. I beg you, don't tell nobody, I beg you.
Are we there? I think we're facing a little bit problem though.
I'm here. Is Madam Chris probably stuck? But
Okay.
I think you were saying something really important as to there in so many words how a
Mm,
society takes care of the marginalized members of the society, like for example the security guards, the young women, women, the disabled, how our society takes care of those people tells us how healthy we are. And this when rape happens in a society, there's so many different consequences, so many things, lessons that our society can learn. Like we've seen the power differential that's happening right there. Just because this man was a security person, his poor daughter bringing him food, or his daughter trying to make market to serve whatever the story is, provide food for people who want to eat. You take advantage of them, because it's not your child. So our society will then take care of not take care of these people. It will tell the health of society if it's taking care of people who needs some attention, people who are marginalized in our society. So yeah, that's exactly what you're alluding to. Okay, I think Miss Chris has entered the studio. Yes.
Yeah, they don't want me to play the video. They kick it out.
What? Which one?
They rip jingle.
Oh, okay. I sent you one that we also had one on. That's Poor Women for Change had one on the air as well regarding Regina's story, but we just subsequently wanted to keep the Liberian women aware. I think I sent that to you. I sent it in the Political Lounge chat room as well, but we don't have to play today. We can play it.
Yeah, they don't want. That's why I will kick out of the whole stuff.
Oh, to play that video?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I stuck again. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you see, yeah, that's why the computer shut the whole thing down. I don't know how they do it, but that's what happens.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We'll find a way. They'll keep trying. They will keep trying. They will keep trying, but we'll find a way. Yeah. Go back when it comes. Let it be. Let it be. So I think we can move on to Gracie when you come back. Let's move on. We can move on to another topic. This story as it unfolds, we'll come back to it. We'll definitely be able to, tell you the answer. And Henry, just stay tuned for the different ruling parts of the story, so we'll be able to inform and tell our audience about it. But thank you for all of those who join us as Miss Grace Gua is coming in. We're having some technical difficulties with, her video. We're trying to play jingles, and as Ansu said, it's only on this station, this program, The Truth Must Be Told, the Political Lounge, that you come and hear us speak about social issues that are affecting women. So we'll definitely be able to come back to let you know how the story is going. What happened?
No, I laugh because the society is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what's going on, but it's a bad situation. I mean, this is why I am. We can't play the video. That's it. We can't play it. I don't know why, but just imagine. I try playing it from Facebook. They say I can't.
You have to get that jingle on the radio now. That jingle has been you a long time. I can remember. Yeah, but you myself were talking that jingle. Yeah, get that jingle on now.
I have to send it to you for you to play from within the studio. So that you see, I'm gonna send it to you on the platform. You don't have to put on the screen. You can just let it sound. You don't have to put on the screen, but you can play.
Okay.
Yeah, let me send it to you because we need to play these jingles. We just need to play them.
we just play the audio, right? We just
the one that we had was just an audio because of we realized these technical issues. The one that I sent to you guys in the we had to pay a permanent voice in Liberia to do the video. But anyway, I want to talk to just educate our people a little bit. People have been talking about.
Did I please resend that audio? It's not the audio.
I
sent it to you guys. Gracie, did you get it?
Yeah, but it's not downloading for me.
Yeah, resend it.
Oh, okay.
We send it to the Political Lounge.
Okay. Because I can play it right here for me and okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I just sent it to you. Recent, yeah. So
the jingle being playing, and then I noticed that when the jingle is playing on the radio consistently, because we used to play on the radio consistently, to play Fabric,
mm-hmm.
we play to other radio stations, and then you will see a little bit, the thing will cease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but No, and so I just sent you one just now. I don't think I should. The one I sent you that is there. I don't think it's that.
No,
Go
ours
in
is
the
just
chat- go in the chat room.
yeah. Ours is
Yes.
not.
So
It's not.
let's
It's not
see
going to
whether
be.
we
It's just
can
going to be played.
whether we can use this one. Yeah.
Or you can choose to just play it with audio. You don't have to put on the screen because that's why they shut me down.
Yeah. Let's see whether we can use this. Yeah. Okay.
And then you can play that then after that, so maybe we'll consistently play here. Oh, they shut your phone down too.
Mm.
It's not easy.
Okay, so let me say another copy. Let's see.
I think if on them. I think if on the video.
Okay, play the next one. I just sent you.
If on the yeah. I think it should be funny. I think
Play
it
the
should
next
be.
one. Play the
Yeah.
next one. I just sent you.
Let's see. We get it on Fox. You listen to the political loss here on Truth FM for those of you listening to the radio. We are also live on Facebook. Don't forget, we're still open the line. It's 9 minutes up to 7 minutes up to 1 o'clock. Yeah. So let's.
This is an authentic copy. The one I right under there. That one don't have no picture, anything on it. Try that one.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, the lines will be open. All people already want some money, so.
Ibẹ̀ mú fún yẹ fearful man. As a fearful, I'll post line here. Call me over again with spare me. Fearful na fearful. Move for you now. Do it. I think you're not dating. I think you're a girlfriend. You don't tell us that dating.
Wow, we can be so wicked and heartless. Let's join the fight to stop rape in our country, Liberia. Women are our mothers, our sisters, and daughters. Let us stop the abuse against our children, girls and boys. Rape is evil. It is a crime. Don't hesitate to call the police whenever there's a situation. A message from the Liberian Women Advocacy Network International, Lawani.
Hey, at least a layer play on that end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you try the one that Doc sent?
Okay. So let's see whether we can get this out. No.
You can download that.
Download that. I don't know which.
It's not
That-
downloaded.
Yeah.
One time
It's
when
okay. I
President
mean, we sent me
Harris-
one already. It's all right. I can download on my phone, but
Yeah.
we just can play one every time.
we try to play it because it's not downloading, but when we meet, maybe we'll try and see for your end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, I don't know. And so thank you for you to be a man in Liberia and encourage us to talk about this. I applaud you. I have to tell you that for you to be a man in Liberia and ask us to discuss this, I applaud you. It makes me very, very at ease working with you, and I think you are a decent man for you to want us to discuss it. Because most of the time on different platforms that some of us went to, they did not want us to even talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
They did not want us to even play this. But I applaud you for doing this tonight, and I appreciate that. We as women.
And Henry, I'm sure you are just modeling Ansu's footstep.
Yeah. Well, Doc, before we open the phone lines, they say the rate has come down.
Hmm.
I got some few people in like what are doing businesses, and they were telling me that the Liberian dollar has dropped, and they say it's so abrupt until everything prices are going way up. Because the thing is, for you to drop the rate this low in the country, you have to make sure you work on your prices, so that people can suffer. Because if $1 is not equivalent to $1 was how much first before. Also, how much is one United States dollar to Liberian dollar right now?
I'm hearing that. I think it's 170. Is it 170?
No,
I'm
because
hearing
at
that.
first,
Go
at first
ahead.
it was 200, right?
200.
100, 170.
Yeah, at first it was 200, right? So for now, maybe it'll be I think it'll be around $100 though. Why the rate drop?
170.
So the interesting thing about this whole thing that I'm hearing, Gracie, is that the rate went down, but the price are soaring. That
Yeah.
means they're increasing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really helping our people,
Not at all.
So we don't know what kind of economic or economic voodoo that they're playing over there, or how they're trying to deceive our people, because this is all about not being honest and transparent with the people, not being able to communicate. So we don't know, but Sarah, people are still complaining that the country is hard. People are suffering. And when you come and say,
No
oh,
price control.
yeah, that is there.
No price control.
They're not communicating with our people. They're not talking. They're not telling them the effects of if you go in there and we're telling you that bring your price down and you still want to sell high, how it affects the entire body, it affects the entire country. So they're not talking about those things. They just want to look good to say, oh, I'm Minister of Finance. I tell you that nobody on Broad Street selling water in a bar or in the plastic drum.
Yeah.
This is not true.
That's not true. But you know what? Let's go into some CMC matters, my dear. Liberian people, they decided that they wanted this government. So I hope they see for now. We hope that things change. But we have, for us looking in and we knowing what we know that nothing will change. So that's why we are trying to direct them to a new place, which is the CMC. So let me just play our music and then we'll come, because today our political leader did something, although they tried to bring his business down and lie and propagate the wrong information concerning what he does, but he was still able to go into Lofa County, and the promise that he made there, he made sure his promise is delivered. People will start the roads in Lofa County, I think as of tomorrow or maybe as of next week or this weekend. But one of them, I will read the thing from the paper to show you what time they will start it. But the machines that enter Lofa County, and with all the things they're doing, the president still went to the PR still went to the president of Joseph Boakai County to go help the people there. And that's when you know that Musa Belede is a very different human being.
Grace, before you talk about that, I just wanted to share something. So I just wanted to say, I wanted to tell our lawmakers and the people who are making a lot of noise, I want you to see our political leader for how caring and empathetic, and how he is extremely interested in the development and transformation of Liberia. So I want you guys to think that the LPRC that we talk about today was established all the way back in 1970s. And during that time, we used to refine our own oil in the country. We used to get, oil from Nigeria, Nigeria closer by. They used to bring in crude oil. And when you refine your own oil in the country, the need to store is not as high as it is now. So you want to tell me all our lawmakers, they've been coming, they've been going, they've been there for so long. They never even thought about, let's try and rebuild our country, make our own little refinery. Already did. They say they're going, they're studying other countries, they're comparing why storage fee is high. They don't even look at the fact that we don't have our own refinery can contribute to the storage fee. The condition of the country, are we storing above ground or below ground? All of those things can affect the storage fee, the pipeline. So none of these things are happening. But when I think about our political leader, Musa Hassan Penete, who at times has always been a stable person in the petroleum business, and not because of who he is, but because of the Liberian people. I think about the people that he has hired. Because mind you, that one of the only industry in our country that have Liberian-owned businesses, Connex is owned by Liberians, Cimex is owned by Liberian, Aminata, the Liberian people business. Okay, so our political leader is so concerned about the people who he hired, who's going to be doing this job, that is his concern. He's not even concerned about all the other yama different people talking. Okay, but my primary thing is y'all want to bring change. However, we start soliciting funds, going to our government coffers, and having our own refinery like we used to do before the fire got it out. Like when we had a refinery where we had to give it to the American people to run for us. So we the Liberians, we can do it, okay? So y'all should look into that, your leaders. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Liberia deserves better. We're tired of the lies, tired of the stealing. We're tired of you. Our mothers crying. The people deserve better. The youth's future is fading. Too many of them leaving. Too many of them dying. They cannot wait any longer. The change they need is now. The change they need is here. Talk and do, Musability. Talk and do, CMC, CMC, CMC. We talk and do today, not tomorrow. Not waiting for election. No, 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 no. Talk and do, the people rejoicing. Talk and do, the drums are beating loudly. Talk and do. Talk and do, talk and do, CMC. Talk and do, we're breaking all the barriers. Change is calling, change is coming. Talk and do, can you feel it? It's in the air. Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel it in the air? See it. Talk and do, Musability. CMC, CMC, CMC. We talk and do today, not tomorrow. Not waiting for election. Our time is now, 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 now. We're doing it now, 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 now. We talk and do, 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 do. Talk and do, talk and do. Not just words, it's what we mean when we say the citizens' movement for change, for the people, by the people. We talk and do, that's what we mean. We talk and do, 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 do. We talk and do. Hope will be restored, faith will be restored, love will be restored, store, store, store. We talk and do.
Okay, we talk and do, we do and we talk. That's what we are for. So despite that video you seen is our political leader in different areas and the song that was made for the Citizens Movement for Change. And then I will show you a picture that he just sent to, this is it right here. Let me see, yeah. So it said, despite the Liberian government relentless onslaught and unwarranted attack against Citizens Movement for Change, the political leader Musa Hassan Penete and his businesses, the convoy of equipment, including yellow machine, a dump truck, has arrived in Bakutu Township, Quadra Pony District this morning. This shipment is part of the Ability commitment to help remedy the deplorable road condition in the district and other parts of Lofa County. So our political leader made sure he lived on his promise, and he sent the yellow machine, the dumpster. He made sure it got gas in it. One of the stuff, it says that we want to thank Honorable Musa Hassan Belede for 4,000 gallons of fuel oil for the construction of roads in Bakibu, the Bakibu, Lofa County. You are indeed a dependable leader. Imagine in the face of witch hunting, you are still carrying on development across Liberia for the Liberian people. So, regardless of what going on, Honorable Belede remains stern on his promises. The banner of CMC, that Liberian people will be delivered. This country, he will make sure it happens. So he still sent that machine to make sure he helped the people with the roads in Lofa County. And we are really proud of that. We want to commend him and the team in Liberia for taking the initiative to help the people. Regardless of what they think the government is doing, he will still reach out to help the people, and CMC will still be able to do what they have to do. And that's just the right thing. Liberia will be delivered. Liberia will be delivered. The roads that they don't want to be built in our country because they don't want the people to be connected and know what's really going on, the people will have access to roads and they will know what's going on in our country. Because one thing, if you have road connectivity, that one of the biggest things you can ever do for a country, every other thing will just fall in place. So, and that's what CMC is doing. Yeah, Doug, you can come here for the opening lines.
I sent you what numbers range are we going through? Did you?
Oh, let's do from 1 to 25.
Okay. So I was saying my own 1 to 25. Yeah. I was just gonna say I'm not really worried about what people are saying or what the government is doing. Our political leader continues to, live up to his words, and his primary thing is to transform Liberia. When we talk to him, that's what we hear all the time. I want a better Liberia. We can do Liberia. We can do it right. So he's very worried. He's very empathetic. He's more worried about the people that, he hires at, the storage area than he's worried about himself. So all I want to do right now, as I did before, call on the leadership of Liberia to look into ways of, don't just put Band-Aid over the issues. Look into ways, like I said, we had a refinery before. Since the 1970s, it got gutted out. Fire happened. Yeah, look into building new one. Then I'll know you're serious. But when you start taking dollar there for yellow machine, actually not even dollar, 1 cent, 2 cent for yellow machine, 3 cent, 4 cent for a county social development fund. It's just rubs me in the wrong way and rubs many people.
What have they been doing with the county social development funds?
That's what I'm saying now. So,
because the county social development, they have funds before. Yeah. Nobody can get account of the money.
Nobody can get, even in the road fund today. Okay, the last I looked, the last quarter, they have a $5 million. Look at our road in our country. So we need to be woke, as they can say in this country, wise up to what's happening in our own country. How are people, these people that come? Because I heard one of their own sad person tell us that they're using the money, they want to use it for to save for the campaign. That's what they're trying to do.
And then later on, they will fire money themselves because all of them running for president.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico is running. How they call him Jeremiah Kun, who is the real devil behind this thing. He's running vice president, but he's trying to make his own party because he don't trust the UP people already. News our industry is alleged. He's running. Jeremiah Kun is running, and then who else? Prince Moyi, he sure will be running too, because he always want more and more. He's been there for 18 years. The people, right, and the neighbors, their life has not changed.
They want to keep power.
But at the end of the day, when they reach like 2028, then they will start fighting. And when they said for the same money, they're trying to actually take away from the Liberian business owners.
Yeah,
And they-
and I'm going to just say this lastly. I've never seen a person. So if those of you who are thinking about Musa Ability, Representative Musa Ability's leadership, I've never seen a person who is so invested in transforming Liberia. I that mean he never sleeps. By the way, I think Grace, I told you, and we saw that when you visited here. That man wake up early in the morning. He won't go check all the different breaches that he has invested in, that he got people to build. Make sure that everything he wants to do himself, he wants to send other people. So he wants to make sure that nothing is wrong. I have never seen any Liberian leader who will go build something and invest in something and follow up with it. Usually they always send other people to look after it. Sometimes they don't even care, as in the vice president we have right now, who built a whole hospital and donated it to the government to follow up with it. Musa Ability is using his money, his time, his ingenuity to make sure that those bridges and the roads stay intact. He's using his machines, not the government machine. So that should tell you a lot about how he cares about his people and Liberia as a whole. So that's what I wanted to add. Yes. So let me say my number.
We thank you for watching. I want to welcome everybody on the platform tonight. We did not, call names out, and it's okay. Sometimes that happens, but we want to welcome you all on the platform. If you have not heard about us before and you are here tonight, we ask you to join us, cmclib.com. We are the fastest political institution growing in Liberia right now. And we want to ask you to be a part of us. The reason why we are the fastest growing is because what we bring to the people, and it resonates with them. Our political leader is known for development around Liberia. He's doing it well now. He's under the banner of CMC, and he's making sure the Liberian people's lives are changed. Besides that, he has so many other things that he does around, helping Liberians, and he wants to make sure he can do it even bigger when CMC get to the state where we can help Liberia with all, any interruptions. That's the reason why we inserting ourselves into the 2029 election, because we don't want interruption. Right now, we are being interrupted because they don't want Liberia to be developed. They don't want our people's lives to change. We were interrupted of building a bridge in Babalu County for the Liberian people. They deny us that right. So that's why we're trying to even be in power, because we don't want to be denied of developing our country. We too want to pose, Bungawa and say, look, this is Liberia, and I'm a Liberian, and our country look beautiful, and our people are striving and enjoying their lives and making things happen, that they are able to go to work and earn money for the children instead of them being beggars, to administrate that people that they push to get there cannot even make sure they make way for them to get jobs in those areas. They are not creating jobs. They are not masterminding a plan to create jobs for them, to make sure they have opportunity to open their businesses. And that's the reason why we want to take over, because the people don't know what they're doing. So we want to come and change that, because we will know what we're doing, because we have a plan. And anything you want to prosper in the world to do and succeed, you have to have a plan. And CMC has one. Thank you. And so you guys can open the lines. We know that people are waiting to call. Other people have been calling during the week. So we got prices for those people that have been calling, because we want you to be a constant viewer of the show. So sometimes if you call during the week, although we don't get you anything, but we write some of your names down. And at the end of the day, on Friday, we make sure you get something. So Ansu, go ahead.
Yeah, so Madam Chair, just before we open the line, can you just call the names of those people that have been calling over the time, or better still over the weekend?
Yes. Manjo F. Connor. Manjo F. Connor is number 1. Number 2 is Melvin Davis. Melvin Davis is number 2. Number 3 is Thomas Nimley. Thomas Nimley said he was calling from Border side. I really want to go see that Border side. Thomas Nimley.
Don't worry.
All right.
We'll call you. We'll call you to ask him.
And then Watson Peters. Watson Peters is number
So that's 4.
Samuel Boycott.
Oh, we have 5 person already.
Yeah, so open the line. We're not taking 3 calls tonight. We're not coming to get ourselves out on the time already getting late. So the
Oh,
people call during the week, they call from Monday through Thursday, means that they follow us on a regular basis. So we have to give prices to those who follow us every week. You
See
know,
that?
You're
Let
going to again.
let me announce the number. You see it?
where
Like you.
we announce the number here.
Like you. Caller? Hello? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Where you come from?
Good evening. Kingsley Sylvester calling on Round Behavior
Go ahead, Kingsley. You follow the discussion, right? We now set up a number on that and Madam Grace.
From 1 to 25.
yeah. She said, but she said she's not taking 3 calls. So which three? The first 3, the number you sent me that I won't taking. Okay.
So Kingsley, just hold on so we can announce it. Just keep on the line. Don't go off. So Dad, what's the number again?
Between 1 and 25.
From 1 to 25. So you have from number 1 to 25. So you go ahead, Kingsley. You listen to the panelists. You listen to our talking points tonight. So let's hear you before you take your number.
Yeah, Chief. Chief, this party is very, very good, and this party is bringing us nice thing in this country.
Which party now?
Atom or CMC.
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Have you registered to get your membership?
Yeah.
Card?
Yeah. I'm full-fledged.
Member.
Yeah. Of this party.
Okay, so just go straight. Go straight 1 to 25 before you go off.
Okay, Chief. Choose. I choose
20.
No.
20. Why? 20? Nothing not 20, brother.
Nothing there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
nothing there. All right, so let me call the number. I said, guys. Let me see where they'll call. Let me see where they'll call. You see? Another number of Madam Grace. Another number today. Hello?
Sunday, that I can look you.
Hello? Yeah, Mama, go ahead. Why? Good. You are up. Ah! Okay. Oh, okay. You see, right? You were accelerated it. Yeah. So you moving.
So what honey?
working hard. I've been trying. I can call you when you and you say now the time. Even I was the first to call before the show could come on around 9 to 10. I made sure your number. Just check them and know
Okay, Mama. Sorry, Mama. So, what's your number?
I take it number.
Yeah. Yeah, she's at. Yeah, she gets her, all the money finish. She go off. Hey, oh man.
What honey?
Yeah, oh man. But I know she will call back.
Okay.
Yeah, she will call back. Caller, please. Your name and where you call from? Richard Pennon. Okay, Chief, you've been following out the discussion tonight. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I'm full member of CMC. But what is talking about political leader will become the president. 2029, we are carrying him.
Okay. All right. Your number? One.
Nothing there.
No.
I don't know one though. Okay, then.
Sorry.
Yeah. 0776927472. Normally we just do it as a giveaway, giving back to our listeners, giving back to our audience for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. You follow the show. So the panelists, CMC, the political lodge, CA, so we don't give back. They give put a scratch back. Yeah, that's just all. Someone you can call some show them free. Free means that your data only. You've been calling for almost 12 years. Yeah. 0776927472. So it's an opportunity. I would say thanks to our diaspora team, thanks to our global chair, thanks to our diaspora chair, Madam Grace and Dr. Richardson. So this is what we have. We see get the people heart. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You have to watch away from that noise because I can keep you on the noise. But my man, the headphone I have it on, bro. So when you buy the radio, it will really, really be bad for me. Yeah, just walk away from your monitor. Then you call through. Hello. Okay. Yeah. So somebody asking on the it's the same number. Just use +231 on the WhatsApp. +231 776927472. So for those of you, yeah, +231 776927472. So let's see if we can pick up some calls from the WhatsApp end. For those of you calling on WhatsApp, caller, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
You have to put strength in your voice. So your background, yeah, your background is okay, very quiet. Go ahead, let's hear you. Tupo Road, Chief. You've been finding the discussion this morning. You register already? Yeah. Okay. You have your ID? Do you have your ID already? Your ID card? Okay. Wonderful. That's great. So you have from 1 to 25. Which number? Yeah. 4.
Nothing there.
Nothing to 4. Nothing to 4. All right, but thanks for going through your process. Hope you get your ID card on Monday. Thanks so much. The WhatsApp number you can call on it, so I can put you through. For those of you who trying the WhatsApp number, you can call on the +231 776927472. Just 3 calls. Callers. Just 3 callers. That's all. 3. Tonight. So let's see. 1 to 25. You break that thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're breaking 3 person, please. Paco King. Yeah, it's working. The WhatsApp number is working and it's on. So Paco King, you can try the WhatsApp number. Yeah, Paco King, you can try the WhatsApp number too. So that +231 776927472 +231 77. So let's go for for call. Let's pick up some call from our WhatsApp and calls are coming already. So let's go. Let's get some calls quickly. Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Caller, are you there? What's up, N? You there? Oh my God.
You lost them.
It's a back-to-back call coming. Yeah. Are you there, caller? Yeah, if you have to call it, you have to answer the button now. Are you there? Yeah, go ahead. You want the WhatsApp line? Let's say where you calling from. Okay. Prince, yeah, you are live on the show. I think we found the discussion. You may listen to our panelists.
Yeah, I believe CMC is a very good party. And for me, I'm opting to draw. For me, I'm waiting for my. Yeah, I was going to give my phone now. I need more of him. But I'm opting to draw. I'm money my time. That will come there to be on.
Which part of Monrovia you based now? Which part of Monrovia? Let me just come to Truth FM between 12 and 1 o'clock. Since you're in Kidman, so the guys can do your stuff right here for you. Yeah? Yeah. Just since from rehab to the station here, that should be I think around 150 that burn out. You can stop by tomorrow between 12 midday to 1 o'clock. The guys will do your stuff right here. And before you go back to Grand Kidman County, you get a good result from your ID card. You have from number 1 to 25. Number 7. Dad, do we have something to number 7?
No. Sorry.
Okay. Nothing to number 7, though.
Yes.
Okay, nothing to number 7. So, but you can still come tomorrow 12:30 to 1 o'clock. So they can do your process here. So you get ID card here. Okay, so we are getting a few calls from the WhatsApp end. Caller, are you there? Caller, go ahead. WhatsApp number. Oh wow, the guy's name. I cannot answer the call that they want. Another call, you have to pause it in your office phone. Caller, are you there? So we have to leave that caller and from the WhatsApp end.
Yeah, you call 9:30, we have to close the show.
Yeah, 3%. Hello. Hello.
For next week.
Yes, sir. Where are you calling from? And also, you will be audible, please. Baptist Seminary tonight. You've been following the discussion. Go ahead. Let's say before you go for your number.
Without hearing him answer.
Can you please post a little bit screen in your voice, Alasha? You're a little bit too low. The panelists are not getting you though. Okay. So what's the number? Number 9.
No, nothing there. Sorry.
So nothing to 9. And Alasha, thank you for calling.
Yeah, take one more call now.
Yeah. And then I would just take it. Oh. Caller, you there? Caller? Hello?
How are you?
Where you calling from? Okay, no one is breaking. Mike, give me right?
Yeah, Mike.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
For me, I chose 18.
You go school for your number 18.
No, sorry. Sorry.
Nothing-
Yeah, so
nothing
guys,
like eating.
you have to close. It's 9:30. Nobody
Yeah.
but we have people that want, and we're gonna. I think you have the name. Can you read it out so they can hear the name and then they can contact you tomorrow?
For my end, Watson Peter, Samuel Boakai, and Thomas Nimle. I think all 2 person.
Manjo Kone and then
Mancho Kone
Melvin Davis.
and Melvin Davis. Okay.
So Thomas Nimle, Manjo F. Kone, Melvin Davis, Watson Peter, and Samuel Boaka. They are the winners for tonight. They called earlier on during the week, and we choose their names to receive something because we don't just want people to come and call on Friday and waiting. Sometimes do that. Sometimes on Friday, everybody will win on Friday. It just depends. So tonight it was good that the people won during the week because tonight nobody can even call the winning numbers. But let me just call the numbers out to you guys. The winning numbers are. Let me call it out to you guys quickly before we leave. The winning numbers are 25, 16, 8, 3, and 6. So nobody won this tonight. I mean, sometimes it'll be like that. But this has been a very good time here, talking about CMC and, reaching out to the Liberian people, discussing about the evil that rapes bring to the society. And we hope that the government do something about it. And want to say, we want to encourage the Liberian people. Today is National Encouragement Day, that no matter what, keep your head up. Things will be better in Liberia, because when CMC take over come 2030, Liberia will be a changed nation and will be pushing forward for a better and the best Liberia you can ever have. Thank you so much. My name is Grace Koa. We'll be back here on Monday, and this is the Political Launch.
Yeah. So good night. It was great being here to see you. We'll see you on Monday.
Okay. All right, folks. So we'll be back here on Monday again for the Winnox, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, and for those of you that also call, maybe you're in Monrovia, and you can still stop by Truth FM. 12 o'clock tomorrow will be here at the compound. You can come into your process, get your ID card done. Thanks so much. Thanks to Dad and Madam Grace. Happy weekend. I have my dad shades. I hope I can be encouraged for the weekend. Happy National Encouragement Day.
That shit will encourage you. All right, Ansu. Okay, Henry. We'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us to time has come